Now finally this evening, a bride and groom have marked their wedding day in a rather unique way, taking part in the Bloomsday Messenger Bike Rally. It's just one of a number of events taking place to celebrate the writings of James Joyce over the next few days.
It's not how every bride spends her wedding morning, but today Alfreda O'Brien cycled through the Joycean streets of Dublin in aid of the Irish Youth Foundation.
My mum's family from northern Italy, and it's rumoured that my nonno, my Italian grandfather, met Joyce in Trieste when he was on holidays. And my mum is probably the first person I met and know to actually read the whole of Ulysses.
It was all about love of Joyce, Dublin city and each other.
It's a great way to celebrate Dublin because it's a fabulous city, and I think we need to take our own pride in what we have. It's free, hop on a bike, there's lots to see, beautiful sights, and it's just a magic way to spend a wedding day.
This isn't the only event happening to celebrate Joyce over the next few days.
We've got all the traditional stuff like the Bloomsday Breakfast, which takes place at the James Joyce Centre, and probably one of the biggest things we're doing is a global reading of Ulysses.
This Sunday is Bloomsday, but today's date, the 14th, is also significant.
James Joyce chose very particularly the 16th of June 1904 as Bloomsday. The reason was very, very simple. It was the very, very first day he walked out or had a date with Nora Barnacle. Obviously, she was to become his wife. But little known is the fact that it wasn't their first date. Their first date was the 14th, and of course, she stood him up.
So was the groom worried that the bride wouldn't show?
She'll show up. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I hope so.
A quick change of dress and the blooming bride arrived on time. Helen Donoghue, RTE News, Dublin.
There you go, and every happiness to them, and happy Bloomsday, which of course takes place on